Gabe? Gabe?
So who's waiting for you back home in Ohio?
For me?
Yeah, you have a boyfriend or girlfriend? Oh wow. So you're like straight or bi?
I don't really like labels.
This one was
Does she know that
really
you're gay?
interesting.
We don't really.
For starters, I learned something. I had no idea what a gold star was. I think it's delightful that there's a term for that. But what's really interesting is these characters. The writing is so real that I felt a little lost sometimes, but in a good way, and that's because there's the writing felt so true in the way that people don't usually say exactly what they mean, and they might even actually mean the complete opposite. And I feel like there was definitely some of that going on here. The words say one thing, the actions say another, and I thought it really had me going. I was compelled, leaning in, definitely curious to how this would end.
I liked queer English for the thoughtfulness and the dancing scene and the song choice. It was very romantic and had a regal feeling to it. I admire the writers for celebrating the bittersweet and telling the story honestly without necessarily encouraging a push for a happy ending. It tore me up how hopeful Gabe was at the end when he thought that maybe Adam might have come back for him. But he has a really good friend to crumble down with, so I guess it was true life versus true love.
I liked this film. I thought it was really interesting. I liked that in the very, very beginning, you had just a baby bit of context where, he obviously had a key to this apartment, but he's, carrying a box, and he's, going and calling for somebody. So, he certainly has, the right or the ability to be in this place, but, he himself seemed uncomfortable, which I think was intentional because when he's obviously trying to move out and say goodbye. So I thought that worked really well.
This one was sad and also very romantic, and they really portrayed this intense love and caring for your partner and how it turns into tragedy. And of course most of the times it's totally above you and out of control. It was quite comforting to see that maybe they will turn out okay, they will overcome this, and it will be a very nice moment in their lives. I liked the scene where they dance together, and also how they use the music to highlight the intensity they are feeling, the emotions, and the music does this perfectly. And also I like the concept or the significance of the key, giving out the key and asking for a hug, and also the friend coming over with the Merlot. And it is quite a nice story, and it was very beautifully done. I really enjoyed it.
I felt a sense of suspense, wondering what was happening between the different characters and how much time was passing and had passed, and as they were coming to their decision at the end. And then I really enjoyed the closing scene, as it just kind of captured what I think is a very normal part of young romances in general. And I would have absolutely loved to see what happens next to those characters. They kind of felt like they had their backstories intact, and there was more to the story. And I was like, I kind of want to know what happens next to them.
I think that this film was well done. The story was well done. Actors were wonderful, handsome, and it was really a pleasure to watch.
I thought there were two very, very compelling lead actors. I really enjoyed both of their performances. They're very heartfelt and grounded. Um, just a very torturous love affair, and one that came to an unfortunate end, which happens too often in life. So I thought it was portrayed very authentically, and I really enjoyed it.
I really liked this one. I thought it was, it's very modern and quick, and it's witty, and it's it's so bittersweet and heartbreaking, and I feel like I'm like watching my friends like on screen like with this one. It's just so good, and the delivery from all the actors involved, it was so natural. It's great. Like this is just a really solid one, and I could actually see this also like being a mini series, if that makes sense, or like a web series. I don't know. Like I would be down to follow this story further. But yeah, I really dug it, and I hope that the filmmakers continue.